Good evening, softball fans. Welcome to today's exciting softball game between the St. Charles High School Pirates and the Warrenton Warriors. I'm Keith Brown. I'll be your announcer, and all the thrilling action will be carried live right here on the Warrenton Sports Network. The St. Charles High School Pirates come into today's game with an overall record of 6-6-1 and a strong GAC North record of 5-2, placing them tied for second in the standings with none other than the Warrenton Warriors. However, they have a score to settle today as they were handed a tough 17-6 loss to the Warriors in their last encounter. On the other side of the field, the Big Red hold an overall record of 7 wins and 9 losses and are currently tied for second with St. Charles High School with a GAC record of 5-2. The Lady Warriors are looking to build on their previous victory over the Pirates and to move past them into sole possession of second place. To make the game a little more interesting, it's also senior night here. And we want to give a shout out to the 3 great senior players on this year's team. First, we have senior left fielder number 1, Morgan Marshall. Next is senior second baseman Addie Morgan. And the third senior is shortstop Kiera Daniel. We want to thank them for their time and dedication towards the game and towards the team here at Warrenton. Both teams have a lot on the line today, and we are in for a competitive and action-packed game. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy it. The first pitch is just moments away. On the mound for the Warriors, be freshman pitcher Hannah Gibson. She's got a record of 4-6 with 1 save, an ERA of 7.72, a whip of 2.69, and 15 Ks on the season. A little change in the lineup for the Warriors this afternoon. Behind the plate is going to be Michaela Whithouse, who usually plays center field. Playing center field. In her place is going to be Addie Morgan, who usually plays second. And then in right field is Graceland Sitton. And we're ready to go. First batter for St. Charles High School is Megan Aceves, their shortstop. First pitch is in for a strike. Aceves has an average of .455, on base percentage of .529. Next pitch is low for a ball. Counts 1-1. She waits for the third pitch. It goes to the first baseman, and over the first baseman's head, bounces in fair territory. That's going to be a single for Aceves. Up next is Addie O'Keefe. She's the center fielder for the Pirates. First pitch is low for a ball. Next pitch from Gibson from the circle. High, outside. Ball 2. O'Keefe is hitting .333 on the year with on-base percentage of .400. She's third on the team in hits. She squares the bunt but doesn't. Throw down from Whithouse. Tag, and the runner is safe. 3-0 here. Next pitch is high as well. Three and one. I must have missed one somewhere. Sorry about that. And the bunt is down. Third baseman charges. Lanzone throws the first, but not in time. Base hit bunt there for O'Keefe. That's 2 runners on, nobody out. And that brings up their senior hitter, Britton Kendrick. She's also their pitcher. She gets under the first pitch, pops it up, but back out of play. Strike 1. Hendricks is hitting .574 on the season. She's actually the 10th best hitter in the St. Louis metro area right now. Her on-base percentage is .608. Next pitch was called high, ball 1. Counts 1-1. Runners on first and second, nobody out here in the top of the first. Pitch, line drive to third baseman. Lanzone gets in front of it, deflects it, but she can't make the play in time. That's going to load the bases up. That was a scorching hit down the third base line. Cleanup hitter for the Pirates is going to be Rainey Simmons. Rainey's a freshman, averaging .350 with an OB percentage of .458. Bases loaded, nobody out here. Top of the first. First pitch is low, ball 1. Simmons is the third baseman for the Pirates, freshman. Next pitch called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good pitch from Gibson there. Outfielders are playing her straight away. Next one's popped up. Short center fielders. Eddie Morgan makes the play and throws home. Nobody's going anywhere. 1 out. Nice play by Morgan. Usually the third or second baseman for the Warriors, but today she's playing center field. Next batter is Lorelei Thomas, the first baseman for the Pirates. First one's in there for a strike. Gibson's doing a good job of getting ahead of the batters here. Thomas hits .350 on the season, on-base percentage of .409. And she's got 12 RBIs on the season. Here's another chance for her to drive in some more runs. She's swinging, hits the land zone, the third baseman, who throws home and forces out the runner. Great play by Audrey Lanzone for the Warriors. 2 outs. Lamia Linson, the catcher for the Pirates, up next. Bases loaded, 2 outs here, top of the first. Warriors are getting themselves out of the jam, looking to get out of it. First pitch taken low, ball 1. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Gibson seems to have a good command of the strike zone so far. Next pitch will high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Linson's a sophomore catcher for St. Charles High School. Linson swinging on the next pitch, and it's fouled out of play. Three balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Top of the first. She's swinging on the next pitch. Popped up to second base. And second baseman Riley Carey squeezes it. And the Warriors get out of the jam here in the top of the first. Got the bases loaded to start the inning. And then they get 3 straight outs. Way to persevere there and stay tough. And they're up to bat, leading off with Kira Daniels, shortstop. We'll be back in a second. We're back here for the bottom of the first. No score. Warriors got out of the jam in the top of the first after they got the bases loaded with nobody out. They turned 3 straight outs and got out of the inning. Leading off for the Warriors is their senior all-star shortstop, Kira Daniel. Kira is the 9th best hitter in the metro area right now. She leads the teams in runs, hits, and stolen bases and base on balls. Everything you want from a leadoff hitter. On the mound for the Pirates, Britton Kendrick. First pitch is a strike. Kendrick has a record of 5-3 coming into this game. Next pitch, taken for a strike as well. She's got an ERA of 2.66 and a whip of 1.24 with 80 strikeouts. Daniel takes the next pitch, low and outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Daniels tries to get something going here. She swings at the next pitch and misses. Strikeout. 1 out. Next batter up for the Warriors is Audrey Lanzone, third baseman. She made a nice play at the top of the first to hit a ground ball when the bases were loaded and throw home and force a runner out. Audrey's batting .268 on the season with a .423 on-base percentage. She's driven in 11 runs, 4 stolen bases, and 9 walks. She's a junior, and she's been a 3-year varsity starter. Here's her first pitch. She takes that for a ball. Kendricks delivers from the circle. High, ball 2. Lanzone second on the teams on walks. She's shown a good eye this season. Next pitch high as well. Ball 3. We're going to see if she's swinging away here, if she's taking all the way. Kendrick's going to throw her something straight down the middle, or she's still going to work the corners. Ooh. 3 balls, 1 strike. Swing and a miss on the second pitch. Good heat from Kendricks there. Strike 2. Full count coming up. After getting behind the count, pitcher has worked it back to even count. Next pitch, foul back. Count stays 3 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here, bottom of the first. Warriors looking to get their first runner on base. Next pitch, foul back as well. Looks like Lanzone's dialed in. This man are squaring that ball up and driving it. Lanzone fouls the next one down into the ground. Hits her in the foot. 3 straight foul balls. 3 balls, 2 strikes here. See if Kendrick stays with the same pitch or maybe changes it here. Britton Kendrick's on the mound, senior pitcher. She threw her changeup low and in the dirt. Lanzone swings and misses and strikes out. 2 straight strikeouts here for the senior pitcher from St. Charles High School. That brings up for the Warriors Michaela Whithouse. She normally plays center field, but today she's catching. She is probably the Warriors' best power hitter. She's got an average of .558 with an on-base percentage of .642. First one swinging, grounds to second, and a throw to first, and the runner is out. So, After one inning, your score is St. Charles High School 0, Warrenton 0. We'll be back with the top of the second in just moments. We're back here at Warrenton High School, top of the second inning. No score so far. Leading off for the Pirates is going to be Avery Throw, their second baseman. Throw's only a freshman. She's averaging .222 with an on-base percentage of .263. These two teams played a couple weeks ago with Warrenton winning 17-6. St. Charles looking to get a little revenge here. First pitch in the dirt, ball one. Freshman Hannah Gibson pitching for the Warriors. Next pitch is fouled back by Throw. That evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. These two teams are tied for second in the GAC North, with Warrenton holding the tiebreaker over St. Charles after their 17-6 victory early this season. Next pitch low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Also in a 17-6 win over St. Charles High School, that was Coach Berry's 100th win of his career here at Warrenton. So I want to give him a shout out. Next pitch, good one in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside corner. Really good pitch from Hannah Gibson. Next pitch, line over the second baseman head. Center fielder Eddie Morgan fields it and throws it in. Single for Avery Throw. Next batter, it's going to be left fielder for the Pirates, Lauren Hendricks. Lauren is a senior. First pitch, she's swinging. Foul towards the dugout and out of play. Lauren's averaging .231 with an on-base percentage of .375. Runner on first is Avery Throw. Next pitch. Umpire calls that a strike on the swing. That's 0-2. Gibson's ahead of the batter here. Next pitch, right down the middle. Strikeout. That's Gibson's first of the game. Her 16th of the season. And that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Claire Rutledge. Pirate DH is a junior. She's averaging 200 with an OB percentage of 200 as well. First pitch from the circle, taken outside, ball one. Next one's high and outside over Woodhouse's head. She gets it off the backstop and does not make a throw down. Throw makes it all the way to second base now with one out. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch is bunted, but bunted foul. 2 balls, 1 strike. Tough pitch to bunt there. That was a low pitch. She gave it a good try. Just fouled it right into the dirt and then rolled backwards. 2 balls, 1 strike here at the top of the second. 1 out. Runner at second. Gibson's pitch is bunted. Back to the charging first baseman. Haverfield throws down and gets him at second. Runner advances to third. So with 2 outs. Good sacrifice bunt there by Rutledge. With 2 outs, that brings up their leadoff hitter, Megan Aceves, with a runner on third, looking to get the first run of the game. Aceves singled last time up, and she's swinging this time. Hits it to Lanzone at third, and it gets by Lanzone. Throw's going to score from third. And that puts the Pirates up 1-0 here. Eddie O'Keefe, center fielder, up next for the Pirates. She had a butt single last time to third baseman. Lanzone's even with the bag at third. First pitch is low, ball 1. Last time versus Warrenton, O'Keefe was 1 for 1 with 3 bases on balls and 1 run driven in. Next pitch, swinging, popped up to Lanzone in foul territory. She squeezed it, and the Warriors get out of the inning, but not after they give up 1 run. After the top of the second, St. Charles High School leads 1-0 over the Warriors. Bottom of the second here at Warrenton. St. Charles leading 1-0 over the Warriors. Leading off for the Warrenton Warriors this inning is going to be Addie Morgan. Addie's usually the second baseman, but she has been moved to center field today. She's a left-handed batter, hitting .388 with an on-base percentage of .412. First pitch coming up. Kendrick's pitch is fouled back. She gets ahead in the count, strike 1. Bottom of the first, Kendrick's got 2 strikeouts. Looking to do the same here. She's ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes. Eddie Morgan's been a 2-year starter here at Warrenton. Next pitch popped up back out of play over the Warrenton Warriors dugout. No balls, 2 strikes. Last game versus St. Charles, Morgan was 1 for 4 with 3 runs, 3 RBIs, and 1 stolen base. Looking to get some of that going right here. Next one's out slow and outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, Morgan swinging, foul ball again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Britton Kendricks on the mound for the Pirates. She's got an ERA of 2.66. And ADK's coming into today's game, and she got 2 strikeouts in the top of the first. Next one's taken. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the second. Eddie Morgan, the leadoff hitter this inning. Nobody been on for the Warriors yet. She's swinging the next pitch, and that's fouled back as well. Morgan just missing these. She's seeing the pitch as well, just fouling them back, one after another. Looks like she likes the speed from the pitcher. Center fielder shaded a little bit down the third base line here. Interesting with the left-handed hitting Morgan at the plate. Next pitch, taken for a ball. So after getting down in the count 0-2, she works back to a 3-2 full count here. Crowd here at Warrenton getting into the game here. Morgan drives that towards left field, but foul. Real close to the line. We stay at 3-2 here. Warrenton's got a pitcher up in the bullpen already. Don't know if the pitcher's getting some work in or it's going to come in here. Next pitch. Morgan fouls that back as well. A sophomore pitcher Austin Williams warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is lined to center field. Morgan takes first, rounds, doesn't make the attempt to go to second base. That's going to be the first hit for the Warriors. A leadoff hit here, bottom of the second. That brings up Cadence Haverfield, the first baseman for the Warriors. Cadence is a junior. First pitch. The umpire calls it a strike on the swing. 0-1. Leadoff single by the Warriors, Addie Morgan. Haverfield up the plate. She takes the next pitch for a ball. Britton Kendrick working quickly for the Pirates. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Bottom of the second. Warriors trail 0-1. Next pitch low and in the dirt. Morgan's going to go to second on the catcher. Can't find the ball. Linson throws down, but not in time. Addie Morgan's now at second base. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch, foul back. Going to even it up at 2-2 here. Last time versus the Pirates, Haverfield was 1 for 3. 1 run scored, 3 RBIs, and 1 base on balls. Looking to get an RBI here to even it up for the Warriors. Here in the bottom of the second, trailing 1-0 against St. Charles High School. Next pitch is a strike. And that's going to be Kendrick's 3rd strikeout of the game. Up next is the DH for the Warriors, Audrey Skillman. Audrey's a sophomore, averaging .273 with an on-base percentage of .385. Runner in scoring position is Addie Morgan at second with 1 out. Pitch from Kendricks. Taken for a ball. Next pitch is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yes. Skillman swings and misses the next pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch taken high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last game against the Warriors, St. Charles gave up 17 runs, but most of those were unearned. And Skillman swings and misses the next one. That is the 4th strikeout for Kendricks here. Kendricks pitched 3 innings last time they played, gave up 4 hits. 14 runs were credited to her, but only 3 of those were earned. She had 5 walks and 7 strikeouts. Next batter, Riley Carey for the Warriors. Carey's playing second base today. She's a freshman second baseman, averaging 148 on the season. In the last game against the Pirates, she was 1 for 4 with 2 runs scored. Kendricks has got the signal, ready to make the next pitch from the circle. And swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner second for the Warriors is Addie Morgan. Next one, swing and a miss. So after the leadoff single, Kendricks comes back with 3 straight Ks and retires the Warriors. So after 2 innings, St. Charles leads 1-0 over Warrenton. Back here at top of the 3rd, Warrenton High School. St. Charles leads 1-0 over Warrenton. Leading off is their pitcher, Britton Kendricks. She singled last time up at the plate. First pitch from Gibson is a ball. Next pitch, Kendricks drives it to the left field off the top of the left fielder's glove. Center fielder gathers it up, throws it into second, and that's a leadoff double for Kendricks. It's said earlier in the game that she is the 10th rated hitter in the metro area, and she drove that ball just off the top of the left fielder's glove, Morgan Marshall. Rainey Simmons up to hit for the Pirates, the third baseman. First pitch is a strike from Gibson. She popped out to center field last time. She squares the bunt, takes it back, ball low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kendricks on second, has 3 stolen bases. She bluffed the run there. Did not go. Next one's up, and she's swinging. Hit to right field, caught by right fielder, and she makes the play at second. Runner Kendricks strayed too far from second, and a great play by right fielder Graceland Sitton. Charged the ball in the outfield, and as soon as she caught it, she came up throwing, got the runner at second with a great throw to shortstop Kira Daniel. Little double play action in the outfield there. Up next is going to be Lorelei Thomas, first baseman for the Pirates. Swings and misses the first pitch. Two outs here, top of the third. Next pitch is fouled back. 1 ball, 1 strike. St. Charles' 1 run has been scored on an error. Next pitch. Strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Head in the count here. Lorelei Thomas, the batter for the Pirates. Freshman first baseman. Next pitch. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Top of 3. Next pitch is fouled, heading towards foul territory, and over into the bullpen for the Pirates. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gibson pitch next is high. That's going to give a full count. Thomas battles back here after being down 0-2. She's got a full count here. 2 outs, top of 3. Payoff pitch coming from Gibson. And that's called strike over the outside corner. So the Warriors get out of that inning by double play from Graceland Sitton, squeezes the fly ball to her and throws the runner out at second. And then the strikeout by Gibson to end the top of the third. Warriors trail 0-1 to the Pirates. We'll be back for the bottom of the third in just moments. Back here for the bottom of the third. Sitting, squares the butt, pulls it back. Ball one. Standout pitching so far from the Pirates pitcher, Britton Kendricks. She's got 5 strikeouts through 2. Sitting, puts the butt down, fouls it back. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Looking to get on base, get something started for the Warriors, who trail 1-0 here, bottom of the 3. Their 1 run was scored on an error. Squares to bunt the next, and that's high over the catcher's head. 2 balls, 1 strike. With Kendricks' 5 strikeouts today, that gives her total up to 85 for the season. Sitting squares again. Next pitch taken outside, ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of the 3rd inning here. Leadoff hitter for the Warriors, Graceland Sitton, the right fielder, who made a standout play to get 2 outs in the second. She caught the line drive and then threw out the runner at second, who was trying to steal. Didn't tag up in time. Next pitch is a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count for Sitton. Payoff pitch coming from Kendricks from the circle. And Sitton gets the leadoff walk for the Warriors. That's going to bring up left fielder Morgan Marshall for Warrenton. Marshall's a senior left fielder here on senior day, averaging .241 with an on-base percentage of .333. She squares the butt and fouls it straight back. Third baseman for St. Charles is in about 10-15 feet from third base. She's halfway in, quarter of the way in. Next pitch is in there for a strike. Catcher throws down to first. No tag applied. Marshall's behind the count here, 0-2. Next pitch, foul down the third base line. Sitting at first is a threat to run. She's got two stolen bases this season. Next pitch, called ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, called strike. That's going to bring up the leadoff hitter, Kira Daniel. Kira started the game off with a strikeout. Runner on base, Graceland Sitton, the right fielder. She's swinging on the first pitch, fouls it back, strike 1. Daniels is a Jefferson College commit. She's a 4-year starter and an all-state selection last year, 2023. Next pitch, taking, and that's called strike as well, 0-2. And next pitch is driven foul down the left field line. Still 0-2, 1 out. Daniels looking to get on base add to her team-leading stolen base and run scored. She drives the next pitch into shallow center field for a hit. 2 runners on, nobody out. Warriors got something going here. It brings up Audrey Lanzone. She struck out as well. St. Charles is going to have a little meeting at the mound, talk about what they want to do here with 2 runners on, nobody out. I'm sorry, 1 out. 2 runners on, 1 out. Third baseman's even with the bag. Now comes in a couple steps, not much. Don't think they can think Lanzone's going to drop a bunt here. First pitch, dropped by the catcher, called strike. Lanzone's third on the team in RBIs. And next pitch is taken for a strike. 0-2. Audrey's a 3-year varsity starter, only a junior. 2-time all-conference, all-district, and 1-time all-region. And she hits the next ball to the second baseman who bobbles it, throws to first, and gets her in time. Close play at first. Lanzone was hustling all the way down the line. Runners advance to second and third with 2 outs. That brings up catcher Michaela Whithouse. She grounded to second last time. She leads the team in RBIs with 18 this season. Got runners at second and third. Looking to add to that total and get back a run or 2 for the Warriors here in the bottom of the third. First pitch. Called strike. Ball gets by the catcher. Runner's running from third and scores on the wild pitch. Daniels does a good job moving up as well. She's at third base now. Both runs scored today have been on errors. Lanzone steps back in, third baseman for the Warriors. Looking to get another run driven in here. Kira Daniels at third. Next pitch is taken for a strike over the outside corner. She's behind the count 0-2. Kendricks checks the wristbands, steps on the rubber, and delivers the next pitch. Lanzone hits it hard, but foul down into the bullpen for the Pirates. Down the right field line. She put a good swing on that one, just a little late. She asked for time. She steps back in, and we're ready to play ball. Kendricks works quickly, pitches the low, first ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of 3. Warriors have tied it up here, 1-1. Looking to add and take the lead here. End zone of the plate, Daniels at third, 2 outs. Lanzone swings, next one is fouled over by the dugout for the Warriors. Still 1-2 for the count. Inning started with a leadoff walk by Graceland Sitton. She scored earlier after a couple of wild pitches or pass balls. Next one's popped up by Lanzone over by the dugout, and the third baseman, Brainy Simmons, squeezes it and gets the third out. But not before the Warriors can tie it up. After 3, your score here, St. Charles High School 1, Warrenton 1. Top of 4 here at Warrenton High School. Leadoff hitter for the Pirates is their catcher, Lamia Linson. She popped out to second base her first attempt. Hannah Gibson still on the mound for the Warriors. Ball game's tied 1-1 here. First pitch, low, ball 1. Battle for second place here. These two teams are tied for second in the GAC North. And Linson hits it up high. Shortstop gets underneath it, and Kiera Daniels squeezes it for the first out of the inning. Daniels had good range, went back about halfway into left field, called it, and made the easy play for her. And that's going to bring up Avery Throw for the Pirates. She scored the Pirates' first and only run. With a leadoff single, she grounds it to second here. Riley Carey with the play, comes up throwing and gets her out. 2 outs for the Warriors. That brings up Thornton Hendricks. She struck out in her first at bat in the second inning. Hendricks is the senior left fielder. First pitch from Gibson's low. Next one, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch from Gibson's another strike. Gibson picked up the speed on that one. Nice fastball. 1 ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And this time, hit past the shortstop, Daniel. Hendricks with the ground ball just to the left of the shortstop, and Daniel couldn't get there in time. That brings up the DH, Claire Rutledge. She had a sacrifice in the second. Sacrifice bunt. First pitch here is a strike. Gibson's got good command of the strike zone today. Manager from the Pirates asked for a little help on that call, whether it was a swing or not, and the other umpire, the field umpire, said it was a strike. So we're still here. 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of 4. Runner at first. Next one, strike 2. Good pitch from Gibson. That had a little pop on it. Woodhouse catching today, did a good job squeezing that. Warriors are 1 strike from getting out of the inning. Next one. Taken for strike 3. That's Gibson's second strikeout of the day. And that's going to end the top of the 4. St. Charles and Warrenton tied 1-1. Up to bat for the Warriors will be Addie Morgan in the bottom of the 4th. Michaela Whithouse made the last out, the top or the bottom of the third, popped out to third base. That brings up Addie Morgan, center fielder here. First pitch from Kendricks is hit to the shortstop, comes up, throws, and gets her out of first. Nice play by the shortstop, Megan Aceves for the Pirates. That brings up first baseman Cadence Haverfield for Warrenton. Her last at bat, Kendrick struck out Haverfield. Haverfield swings and fouls the first one back. Strike one. Tie ball game here at Warrenton, 1-1. Bottom of the fourth. Battle for second place in the GAC North. Pirates need to win to take second place. Warrenton has a tiebreaker right now. Next pitch from Kendrick, fouled back, strike two. Kendrick working quickly here. Next pitch. Taking 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missed inside. Haverfield drives the next pitch over by the Pirate dugout where it falls foul. Count remains the same, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haverfield is a junior first baseman. Next pitch, foul back. Count remains the same. Haverfield was 1 for 3. Scored a run, 3 RBIs, and 1 walk last time against the Pirates. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth here. DH Audrey Skillman on deck. Next one looked a little low, but called strike. Two outs. That'll bring up Audrey Skillman. Looks to get something started for the Warriors. And I'm guessing that must be some kind of record for the pitcher on strikeouts because they stopped the game and took the ball out of play. So kudos to her. That was her 7th strikeout of the game. Her 87th strikeout of the season. That's Britton Kendricks on the mound. Her 87th strikeout of the season. 7th of the ball game. And that brings up Audrey Skillman. The Warrior DH sophomore, averaging 273 for the season. First pitch, strike down the middle. Skillman takes all the way. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Ball was dropped but thrown out in the first. Strikeout stands. After 4 innings, Pirates and the Warriors are tied 1-1. Top of the 5th coming up. Quick inning for both of the teams here in the 4th inning. 3 up, 3 down. We'll be back for the top of the 5th in moments. Top of 5 here at Warrenton. Ball game's all tied up. St. Charles High School 1, Warrenton 1. Fourth inning went quickly, 3 up and 3 down for both teams. That leads the leadoff hitter for this inning is going to be Claire Rutledge, the DH for the Pirates. Her first at bat she sacrificed. Swing on the first pitch, popped up, back behind the catcher. Woodhouse takes a look, but it falls out of play. Over the backstop. The next pitch coming from Gibson. Ball in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. This is the best Gibson's looked on the mound that I've seen this year. She seems much more in command of the strike zone, much more calm. Working late into the game here. Top of 5. Next pitch. Line hard to the shortstop. Daniels gets in front of it, knocks it down, and throws to Haverfield at first to get the out. Nice play by Daniels to knock it down. Hard hit ball right at her, but she knocks it down and throws it to first and gets the first out. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Megan Aceves, shortstop for the Pirates. Aceves is 1 for 1 so far, reached on an error. And got a single in the first. First pitch taken for a ball. She squares the bunt. Lanzone from third charges, but the ball falls foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. Let's see if Lanzone comes in a little bit more here after Aceves bunts that last pitch. Aceves still stays back almost even with the bag, maybe a step in. She charges hard, though. She's working her way in. Aceves fakes the bunt and takes ball 2. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of 5. Game's all tied 1-1. Next one's a strike, taking all the way there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Aceves is a .455 hitter this season. Next one, and she takes that for a strike. 2 outs. Eddie O'Keefe, the next hitter for the Pirates. Nobody on, top of 5. First pitch, swinging by the center fielder. She hits it to the center fielder, who calls it for the Warriors. Addie Morgan squeezes and gets out the Warriors out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down again for the Warriors. After the top of 5, your score here at Warrenton is St. Charles 1, Warrenton 1. Leading off here, top or bottom of 5 is Riley Carey, the second baseman for the Warriors. Pitcher's duel so far right here at Warrenton. Carey swings at the first, fouls it back. Great job of pitching by the young Hannah Gibson for the Warriors. Came into the game with only 15 strikeouts in the season so far, and she has added 3 today. And then, of course, the pitcher for the Pirates, Britton Kendricks. Next pitch is a strike. Has been throwing strikes as well. She's got 7 strikeouts on the day, 87 for the season. And she's ahead here 0-2. And next one is a strike as well. That'll bring up Graceland Sitton after Riley Carey is out on strikes. 1 out, bottom of 5. Sitton walked the last at bat. She tries to butt the first pitch, but it is foul just down the first base line. Next one, ball outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sitton looking to get on base again. She was a good luck charm in the second and the third, where the Warriors battled back to get their first run. She swings at the next pitch. Strike 3. That brings up left fielder, senior Morgan Marshall. First pitch, ball. Kendricks delivers a popping strike on that one. She had some heat on that pitch. Outfield from St. Charles is in. Next pitch is a wild pitch. Actually, hit the batter. Hit by pitch from Morgan Marshall. And that'll bring up Kira Daniels with 2 outs, bottom of 5. Kira singled to center field last time up at bat. Looking to keep the rally going here. Umpiring coaches are checking on the runner who was hit by the pitch, and everybody says she's good. Marshall says she's good. So the battle between Kendricks and Daniels is about to begin. First pitch is a strike. Interesting battle here. Kendricks is the 10th best hitter in the area, and she's battling against the 9th best hitter right now. Daniels takes a half swing, pops it up to center field, where the center fielder, Addie O'Keefe, squeezes it and gets the Pirates out of the inning. Another quick inning here, with the score tied. St. Charles High School 1, Warrenton 1. 6 here at Warrenton High School. Game's all tied between the Pirates and Warrenton, 1-1. Leading off for the Pirates, Britton Kendricks. First pitch, strike from Hannah Gibson. Kendricks is the 10th best hitter in the area. Looking to get something started for the Pirates. Next one. Inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one hit the batter, and Kendricks gets on base with a hit by pitch to lead off the top of the 6th. Cleanup hitter Rainey Simmons, third baseman, up next. She flew out to right field last at bat. Pitch from Gibson. Taken for a ball. Runner bluffs the stolen base. Next pitch is high and outside. Ball 2. Good eye from Simmons here. She's popped out to center, flew out to right field. Outfielders are deep here at Warrenton. Next pitch, outside. Michaela Whithouse does a good job not to let that ball get past her and let the runner advance to second. 3 balls, no strikes. We'll see if she's swinging or taking here. And it's an outside, ball 4, 2 runners on, nobody out. Up next for the Pirates will be first baseman Lorelei Thomas. She's flown out and struck out so far. Warriors going to have a meeting at the mound here, see what they want to do defensively with 2 runners on, nobody out, top of 6, game's all tied. And it looks like they're going to go to a relief pitcher. Hannah Gibson's out. And trying to get the number for the relief pitcher here. And that's number 6 on the mound, Austin Williams. She's a sophomore. She's pitched 24 innings, got a win-loss record of 1-2, ERA of 8.92. She's a lefty, and she's got a whip of 2.42 and 5 Ks on the season. We've seen Coach Berry go to Austin several times throughout the season, and the change of pace in the righty versus lefty seems to have caused teams problems throughout the year. He's looking to go to that one more time here against the Pirates. With 2 runners on, nobody out, top of 6. And batter is first baseman Lorelei Thomas for the Pirates. Williams' first pitch from the circle. Swing from Thomas to center fielder. Addie Morgan gets under it and throws to second. And nobody advances. Addie Morgan does a great job of keeping the runners put. Next, I'll bring up Lamia Linson, the freshman catcher for the Pirates. I'm sorry, sophomore catcher from the Pirates. First pitch taken low. Top of 6, 2 on, 1 out. Ball game's tied. Austin Williams on the mound for the Warriors. Ground ball to second base, and they make the play. Second baseman Riley Carey does a good job of knocking that down and then picking it up and just making a soft underhand throw to Cadence Haverfield. Runners for the Pirates do advance. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Avery Throw, the batter for the Pirates. 2 outs here, top of 6. 2 quick outs for Austin Williams and the Warriors. First pitch in there for a strike. Throw is 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out to second to base. Next pitch is fouled back. Behind an account now 0-2. Next pitch is down in the dirt. Woodhouse does a good job of keeping the ball in front of her. Runners do not advance. Michaela Woodhouse usually plays center fielder for the Warriors, but she's catching today and does a good job of keeping the run and the ball in front of her there. Next pitch is hit to the second baseman. The ball gets by the second baseman. 1 run's going to score, and 2 runs is going to score on that. Hit by Avery Throw. So ground ball to second, gets by, and that scores 2 runs. Lauren Hendricks up next for the Pirates. She's 1 for 2 today with a single and a strikeout. She next comes up swinging, hits it to Riley Carey at second. She throws to Haverfield and gets the out. But not before the Pirates can get 2 runs. They take the 3-1 lead as the Warriors move to the bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in a moment. Bottom of 6 here at Warrenton High School on senior night. Warriors trail 3-1 to the Pirates. Leading off the bottom of the 6th is going to be Audrey Lanzone for the Warriors. Looking to get the rally hats going here. Takes the first pitch high. Ball 1. Pitch gets by the catcher. Pitcher Britton Kendricks has been the story so far for the Pirates. She's got 10 strikeouts through 5. Next pitch, ball. 2 balls, no strikes. She comes out firing hard, but she hasn't found the strike zone yet. Let's see if she takes a little something off this one. She does a little bit. Lanzone fouls it back. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 6th, Coach Berry changed pitchers and almost got out of the inning, but they ended up giving up 2 runs after making the pitching change to Austin Williams. 2 balls, 2 strikes here at Warrenton. Audrey Lanzone at the plate. Audrey's looking for her first hit this game. Get something started for the Warriors. The junior third baseman hits it out to left field, and the left fielder, Lauren Hendricks, squeezes it for the first out of the inning. That brings up the power hitter, Michaela Whithouse, playing catcher today for Warrenton. Last game versus the Pirates, she was 2 for 3 with 3 runs, 1 RBI, and 1 base on balls. Michaela is one of the top 40 best hitters in the metro area, and she takes first pitch for a ball. Warrenton needs a runner. Get something started here. Next one, swing and a miss. Kendricks brought the heat. Woodhouse tried to really drive that one. Next pitch is called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Woodhouse is a junior. Batting average of .558 coming into today's game. Next pitch is in the dirt. Good eye from Woodhouse. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of 6. Warrenton trails 3-1. Next pitch, driven, foul, down the third base line. Count remains the same, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sun is setting here at Warrenton First Community Bank Field. Sun is in the outfielder's eyes as it starts to set. As they've reached for their sunglasses or pulled their visors down a little lower here. Catcher comes out and talks to the pitcher. They want to make sure they're on the same page on this next pitch. Looking at the wristband, they talk it over, pick their pitch. Woodhouse steps out and looks like tying her shoelaces. Michaela's ready now. Steps into the plate, the box. And next pitch from Kendricks. Taken for a ball. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Woodhouse has 7 walks on the season. Wouldn't mind taking one here to get the inning going. But she's looking for her pitch. And she does get the ball and starts the inning off with a walk. Good eye by Woodhouse. Battled back in the count there. And that brings up Addie Morgan, center fielder. She's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. Center fielder's batting .388. First pitch. Taken for a strike. It's by the catcher. Left-handed hitting Morgan. And she hits a line drive to the third baseman, comes up and catches the ball on the fly. Great play by Rainey Simmons. Just had enough glove to catch that one. Another 2 inches and it would have been over her head. That's 2 outs, bringing up with Cadence Haverfield coming to the bat. First pitch is a ball. Michaela Whithouse on first base for the Warriors, trailing by 2, bottom of 6 here. Woodhouse fakes a run and then she steals second on the wild pitch. The bluff might have confused the catcher, and the ball got by her. 2 balls, no strikes. Runner in scoring position is Michaela Whithouse with a stolen base. Kendricks delivers the next pitch, strike. Haverfield was swinging on that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Kendricks' next pitch. Called strike. Catcher drops it, and Woodhouse advances to third on that drop pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom of 6. Warriors trail by 2. Woodhouse at third base now, looking to force the issue. Haverfield drives the ball into the outfield. The center fielder can't make the catch. Woodhouse scores from third. Haverfield digging for second, and she's in there. Great effort by the center fielder, Addie O'Keefe, to make a diving catch on that, but she's unable to make the catch. The ball is then picked up by the right fielder, Kayla Heflin, who throws it in. Woodhouse scores, making the score 3-2 now. And Haverfield's in scoring position. And Breland Schultz comes in to run for Haverfield. A little quicker runner. She's got 2 stolen bases, the freshman does, on the season for the Warriors. Pirates just call a timeout, and they're talking strategy on the mound here. What are they going to do? Up to bat for the Warriors is Audrey Skillman, the DH. Kendricks is ready, delivers the first pitch in the circle, swing and a miss from Skillman. Kendricks has got 10 strikeouts on the day, 90 for the season. Skillman's looking to drive one and tie this game up with a runner and she hits the ball to left field. And it was just foul. Oh, she didn't miss by much there. She just drove that one. Just a long strike, though. 0-2. Breland Schultz, the pinch runner for Haverfield, who doubled earlier in this inning to drive in Michaela Whithouse. Next pitch, swing and a miss. And that's going to end the inning, but not before Warrenton gets a 1-run back. If we head to the top of 7, St. Charles High School leads 3-2 over Warrenton. Top of the 7th here, St. Charles leading Warrenton 3-2. Leading off for the Pirates, Claire Rutledge. Austin Williams in for relief for the Warriors. Came in last inning. First hit or pitch is driven back up to center field. Eddie Morgan fields the ball and throws it in. Leadoff single for the Pirates. Megan Aceves will be up to bat next for the Pirates. Leadoff hitter, the shortstop. Batting .455 on the season. First pitch is a called strike. Aceves squares the bunt and swings and misses. Strike one, strike two. Austin Williams ahead in the count here, 0-2. With a runner at first, nobody out, top of 6. Next pitch is high. Woodhouse fakes the throw to first. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aceves singled in the first, reached on an error, and then struck out in the 5th. Next one's fouled back. Swing and a hit to the left side of the ballpark, and it's fouled over into Warrenton's bullpen. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch driven to the left side of the ballpark again. Another foul ball over the bullpen this time. Austin Williams got a strikeout last inning, looking for another one here. Ahead in the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a pop-up into the infield. Shortstop Keir Daniels calls for it and makes the play. Pop out for Aceves. That brings up center fielder Addie O'Keefe. She popped out to center field last time. First pitch taken low, ball 1. Next pitch driven to left field, and Morgan Marshall squeezes that one. Pretty much hit right to her. It was a line drive hit, but Marshall had her played in position perfectly. That's 2 outs, top of the 7th here. That brings up Britton Kendricks, the Pirates' best hitter. Kendricks hasn't faced Austin Williams yet. The lefty delivers. First pitch is a strike. One on, 2 out. Top of 7. Warriors trail 3-2. Next pitch from Williams. Grounded to shortstop. Daniels knocks it down in the hole, but cannot grab it and make the play. Good play by Daniels to knock that down and keep the runners from advancing. That brings up cleanup hitter Rainey Simmons, the third baseman for the Pirates, with 2 on, 2 outs. Simmons walked at her last at bat. First pitch, strike 1. Austin showing good command of the strike zone today as well. Annie Gibson pitched well. Austin Williams is now in relief. Hannah Gibson pitched, the freshman pitched 5 strong innings. Austin Williams in relief here. Next pitch is ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Austin working quickly, delivers the next pitch. A swing. Ball hit to Riley Carey, second baseman. She comes up throwing, and that's the end of the inning. Warriors get out of trouble. Trailing by 1, they head to the bottom of the 7th, looking to get back into the lead or tie this game up. St. Charles High leads 3-2. We'll be back in a few. We're here at the bottom of the 7th on senior night at Warrenton Ballpark. First Community State Bank Ballpark. Warrenton trails 3-2 to the Pirates, bottom of 7th. Pirates need to win here to secure their tie for second place against Warrenton. Warrenton looking to turn things around and send the seniors home happy. First pitch coming from Kendricks in a moment. Batter's going to be Riley Carey for the Warriors, second baseman. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Kendricks, the pitcher for the Pirates, has been on fire today. She's got 11 strikeouts. Came into the game with 80. She's got 91. Next pitch, hit in the air and fouled back. Strike 2. Carey made the last put out, I should say, for the Warriors in the top of the 7th, looking to get some things started. She hits a pitch, or hits it back to the pitcher, and the pitcher, Kendricks, makes the play at first. Thrown over to Lorelei Thomas to get the first out. Looks like Warrenton's bringing out a pitch hitter here. Can't see the number on that. 18. Mm-mm. First pitch is a ball. Next one, swinging and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Warrenton down to their last 2 at bats. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The catcher drops the 3rd strike, throws down to first, and the first baseman cannot make the play. The Warriors have their run that they need. And that brings up senior Morgan Marshall. She's 0 for 1, hit by a pitch and struck out. Warriors are going to bring in a pitch runner. And that's Graceland sitting, the pinch runner, over at first base. As we said earlier, she's got 2 stolen bases, so she's a threat to steal and good speed on the base path. First pitch, taken for a ball. Kendrick's next pitch is fouled just past the first baseman. 1 ball, 1 strike. Marshall's going for a different bat. Next pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is fouled back. Marshall just missed that one. Umpire calls time to clean off home plate. Big pitch coming up here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bottom of 7. Warriors trail 2-1 against the Pirates with 1 out and a runner on first. Foul ball. Marshall stays alive on that one. Looks like she's taking her swing and choking up a little bit and shortening her swing. Just trying to put the ball in play. Behind the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch is taken for a strike. That's 2 outs. Runner still at first. And that's going to bring up Kiera Daniels, the Warriors' best hitter, looking to keep the rally hats going for Warrenton. That's Kendrick's 12th strikeout of the day. First pitch to Daniels is taken in the dirt, ball 1. The Warriors couldn't ask for a better hitter here with the game on the line, 2 outs, bottom of 7th, needing to keep the game alive. Next pitch taken for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch taken all the way. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bottom of 7. Warriors trail 3-2. 2 outs, runner at first. Runner first is pinch runner Breland Schultz. Daniels shortens up her swing, drives the ball past the shortstop for a base hit. Schultz takes second. Daniels on at first. The Warriors have life. That brings up Audrey Lanzone, third baseman for the Warriors. The junior's hitting .268 on the season. Pirates don't have anybody up warming up in the bullpen. The game is Kendrick's to win or lose. They've got faith in their senior pitcher here. 13 strikeouts on the night. Next pitch, taken for a strike. Warriors have a runner in scoring position here. The speedy Braylon Schultz, freshman outfielder. Next pitch, taken for a ball, high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lanzone swinging on that one. She doesn't make contact. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Warriors down to their last strike here. Lanzone hoping to keep the inning alive. Hit to the outfield will probably score a run here. She fouls that one off her foot. Dead ball. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of 7. Warriors need to keep this going. And Kendricks gets a called 3rd strike for her 14th strikeout of the game. And that is going to do it for the Warriors here tonight. What a game it has been, though. The St. Charles High School Pirates and the Warrenton Warriors gave us a thrilling display of high school softball today. Both teams fought hard in a pitching duel, showcasing their skills and determinations. The Pirates came in with a mission to avenge their previous loss, and they certainly did that. Meanwhile, the Warriors aimed to solidify their position in the conference standings, and they played with great intensity here today on senior night. The Pirates' next game will be against the first-place Winfield Warriors on Monday, October 7th at Winfield, and the Lady Warriors will travel to Fort Zumwalt East tomorrow to compete in a non-conference game. We want to thank you for joining us on the Warrenton Sports Network. Tomorrow night, the Warrenton Sports Network crew will travel to Wentzville to cover the undefeated Warrior football team as they take on the 3rd place in conference play Holt Indians football team. If you can't make it to the game, tune in here for all the action. For now, I'm Keith Brown, and it has been a pleasure bringing you tonight's game. Until next time, stay safe and keep supporting your local teams. Good night, everyone.